Hey guys, my name is Hannah Brown. I decided to do my research paper on the importance of an extracurricular expansion onto Central Penn's Summerdale campus. So my claim for this topic was that Central Penn must invest in a new extracurricular activity center that would consist of a fitness center, an indoor basketball court, locker rooms, classrooms, as well as an external expansion by creating a multi-purpose field and baseball field on campus. So my thesis for this claim is that this expansion would benefit the wellness of the students and staff on campus, would create new opportunities for the teams representing the school, and would provide for new academic opportunities for those current and future students. So there are two problems to this claim that I'm making. The first problem is that the current weight room is just too small of a space. It doesn't have the necessary equipment to meet the needs of the students and staff on campus, and in general, it's just uninviting. The second problem that I state in my essay is that the current sports teams do not have a facility of their own to practice or compete in, which is honestly unacceptable at a collegiate level of sports and must be addressed. So the background for this information that I got comes from the athletic director, Michael Nell, who gave me some of this information from a survey that I gave him. So the current fitness center was remodeled in 2014-2015, and as you can see from the pictures, doesn't really consist of much. There's some cardio equipment and there's some weight equipment, but there's not much more besides that. Regarding the sports teams, the soccer team and the baseball team have to commute to community parks for practice and games, and the basketball teams have to borrow gym space from neighboring school districts, which as a result makes them have later practice times as well as game times. So the easy and quick solution to these problems that I'm stating is to simply just renovate the current weight room. Even though it's already been done recently, there's always room for improvement. So this renovation would consist of knocking down the dance studio wall, which would make the overall fitness center much bigger, and then within this fitness center, making it more of an inviting space. So a lot of information that I found within my paper came from a research article that I found regarding how to make a fitness center area more inviting. And what I found in that research article is that adding more equipment meets more personality types throughout the individuals who will be using the space. Also improving the lighting makes it more inviting, and also having big large windows makes it more inviting also, because this allows natural light to come in and overall just gives a better feel to the room. Also, the article stated that adding more technology to the cardio equipment would be beneficial, because this allows the individuals using the cardio equipment to have more of their style while exercising. So they can watch Netflix, they can watch a movie, they can connect to their music, whatever they want. They can watch a basketball game, it's all up to them, which allows for their space to be much more suitable to them. Again, this is the easy and quick solution, not really necessarily the best solution, but it gets the job done. So my solution that I am suggesting is that Central Penn builds upon the land that they already own. So as you can see in this picture, there has already been a plan made up for this expansion. So this plan consists of building a field house, which is the maroonish purplish building in the picture, the multi-purpose field, which is on the far left-hand side, farthest away from the field house, and also a baseball field, which is in the middle of the two. So the field house would host a basketball court, locker rooms, a fitness center, a dance studio, and classrooms. The multi-purpose field would be mostly for soccer, but intramural sports can use it, which would be flag football or ultimate frisbee teams. And the baseball field obviously would be for baseball, but if Central Penn looks to expand its sports teams in the future, the softball team could also potentially use this field also. Probably not for games, but it would be a good practice field. So there are obviously going to be consequences and benefits to my proposed solution. As you can see, the benefits outweigh the consequences, which is always a good thing. So the obvious consequence would be that this solution that I'm proposing is very expensive. It's potentially $5 to $10 million from the information that I found from Michael Nell, which Central Penn doesn't have this money, but it can be easily attainable. Another consequence is that the time commitment can put the campus kind of in a stressful situation, especially because this would be a lengthy process that would take probably a couple years to complete. That's a lot of turmoil to take place on such a small campus that could see negative effects. Also, this process would have to be done in phases, so you can't always do one project at a time. So the field house might have to be done first, and then the multi-purpose field, which really just puts the campus at a hectic state for quite a long time, which will not be easy regarding where the Central Penn is located right now. The final consequence is that the construction could really influence the flow on campus. Again, this would really cause a stressful situation, and something that can easily be avoided by not doing the proposed solution rather than just doing the alternative solution, which would be much easier to complete without the construction. So those are all the consequences, but the benefits honestly outweigh these consequences. The major benefit is that the wellness center that would be within the field house would help improve the physical, mental, and social health of the students and staff on campus. Since there would be a gym at their fingertips, they could take advantage of this, and a lot of the research that I found within my paper talks about these benefits to health that these students and staff could see. So I found research that there could be increased academic performance, which can lead to a happier lifestyle, better brain growth. There's a lot behind this health benefits that I really address in the paper. Another benefit is that this expansion could create new opportunities for the teams on campus by providing their own gyms and their own fields. They could have better practice times, better game times, and overall more opportunities to have team activities because they have these facilities at their fingertips. So teams can now do their own workouts on their own, have team pickup games such as like basketball and gym. And this really just helps the team meet their potential altogether. Another benefit is that there could be new opportunities for students and the school, so students could be able to create their own classes in the dance studio and the fitness center and the new classrooms, and the school would be able to host tournaments using the gyms in the field, which would bring in revenue for the school. Lastly, a major benefit is that this expansion could really bring in enrollment in the future, and could really look good for the school and help get more students on campus and possibly engage more students for the future. So in conclusion, there really are no excuses why this expansion can't be done. There already has been a plan created, an estimate has already been conducted, so what happens next is basically just conversations. People need to start talking about this expansion on campus, and it has to start happening now if Central Penn really wants to continue to grow and become more competitive as a school, not just academically, but also within athletics and just really trying to get more students on campus and more students involved in Central Penn, just so the school can continue to grow and reach out to a lot more students in the future. So again, there are no excuses, and this plan has to begin soon if Central Penn wants to see this continued success in the future.